Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 101 of Walking with Jay.
101? That's the Ventura Highway.
Today's date is the 23rd?
The 23rd of August,
2017.
Happy birthday to Bobby Casista.
Bobby.
Is it really?
Well, you know, Facebook never lies.
That's right.
I'm gonna have to get some extension here, guys.
We got Kevin Jones joining us
do it
tonight.
that way.
Kenny Jones here in the house.
Kenny Jones.
Kevin Jones.
Kevin.
Bone Man. Oh,
just kidding.
the fake.
I don't think people have like explored.
He pulled the
for
Donnie
physical
Summers.
humor.
Frat Falls. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like rife because people can only see
you
us
gotta
from the
come over here,
shoulders up.
Lee.
I gotta come over here.
Yeah. Sky Cam.
You're taking up,
Sky Cam.
you're taking up too much room over there.
Live over Flamingo and Valley View.
We got a real mess here on the Charleston.
Tampons everywhere.
You're taking that to nowhere.
Hey, it's good.
Thought you were gonna be there for me.
Good to meet this guy.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm stoked. I'm waiting for Mitch Stackhouse to show up.
I know, right? Where is he? He's at the DI. He's
Kendall
still doing
Hunt.
what he does.
Kendall Hunt was in those show. Always good to be here. Always good to meet new people.
Yeah.
And,
There we are. We meet new people.
It's another Wednesday night.
We
I'm
broke
thinking
bread.
that it's Ballow and the Bone Man.
We broke wind.
Yes.
that was
I broke mighty wind
Yes, you did.
like an Indian
Real
chief.
low.
Shout out to Kia
They
Gussie.
don't name him Blue for nothing.
That's right. That's
Blew
right.
his guts.
This guy, he's got the time.
He blew barking spiders everywhere.
Oh, no.
Like the pest control guy.
That's right. Lee Ballow, a legend,
Right?
a Facebook legend in the making, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
very scary. I
I'm
get
frightened, you know.
I get
I'm
friend
here.
requests and private messages. I'm like, you people got to stop.
This guy's got, he's got good comic chops. I'm here. I feel like I'm like a squirt gun at a knife fight or something. I'm not prepared. I don't have material. This
How
guy
do you prepare
memorizes
for
jokes.
something like this?
I looked up how to be funny on Google
right.
right before I came, so
At
look
least
out,
15
man.
minutes before.
I'm gonna slice you up like a surgeon. It's gonna be just I'm gonna
Oh my
dissect
God.
you, and I'm gonna
Dr. Jonesy, our staff.
and then I'm gonna charge the shit out of your insurance company.
Oh, I just got off the phone with them bastards.
I need to rub your nose in.
That's all right.
Speaking of that,
I ran into Clark Lee today, just so you know.
Clark Lee from Ely Ford Lincoln Mercury, 500 Altman Street in downtown Ely.
refer him to me. I'll operate on him as well.
There you go.
How is Clark Lee?
He seems to be doing well. It's a gas station. What do you talk about?
Let's just get right by these flowers. These are lovely tropical flowers of some kind. We get them in the background.
Right. There you
That
go.
look cool.
Why don't you two get
Here we
ready?
are
This is
from
the
lovely-
morning show picture.
From El Cabo San Lucas.
That or Panaca. We had those growing up in
Oh
Panaca.
yeah, they were
You're
all
from
over
Panaca,
the place.
right?
Yes, for sure.
I'm the Red Rocker Sammy Hagar here. at
Sammy
Cabo
Hagar.
Cabo.
I was going 55 and they told me I can't
Oh,
drive
you
that
know what I
fast.
wanted to mention to you? The funniest thing about the last time I went with you is the look on your face when I foolishly, blasphemously suggested that Steve Vai might be a better guitar player than Eddie.
Technically, I think he
the
might.
look on your face was just like Beavis, before he goes cornholio, It's just like right on the edge.
Right.
I didn't know, I was
Well,
trampling
you were the
on
guest. I hadn't really met you
You
before.
didn't want to
I'm
strangle
like,
me on, live.
Hey, I
audio
love Steve
feed.
Vai. My wife hates Steve Vai.
Well, he's the devil,
Right,
right?
from Crossroads.
That's right. So you can't really, jump
Yes.
on
Right.
board.
Yes, Lee.
Yes.
He's not anywhere near as good as Eddie Van Halen, just for
Ah.
the record. Just for the record.
Let me
Kevin
tell you
also wants to talk about the Clippers.
the LA Clippers.
Why? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Jackie Bart was a huge Clippers fan, but I don't think it was the basketball team.
No, this is when I lived in California, and I hated the Lakers so bad that I just naturally fell
Went
in
to the Clippers.
With the Clippers.
It's
yeah.
like
As
seeing
you
Rotary.
do.
It was.
Well, yeah. Who are you going to be?
I'll be Ray Solder and
I'll
play
be
on
raised
Snake.
SNEA,
It was
just like
before-
we did
it was
back
well
in
be-
Panaca Snee.
Panaca.
It was well before
I'm
they
from
had their
Panaca.
racial issues with the owner there.
Oh yeah, you made that comment about
Yeah.
Magic Johnson.
Right. Yep. And I think we've all learned the past 2 weeks on Facebook that racism is bad.
It's bad.
It's bad. And
Kathy Wadsworth's racist, isn't she?
No, not Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. You're tuning in.
Kathy Kelly has sent me a few like
Say hi to
borderline
the-
jokes.
Line jokes that you're wondering. Maybe she is. I don't know.
Do we still say Negro? Kathy,
Kathy.
you better check yourself before you wreck
That's
yourself.
right. That's right.
Speaking of
right.
that, Mary
You better
Fitzsimons
check
introduced
yourself,
me
'cause I
to
smell a little
copy and
Oh,
paste. That's a
Have a
popcorn
look.
fart.
Oh, okay.
Pop secret.
Oh, man. You think it's a secret?
That's my nickname was Microwave in high school. In Panaca.
In Panaca.
That's how quick you were on the moves with the ladies. I bet.
Exactly.
Oh, Lee was smooth. You should have
You
seen
kidding
this
me?
guy.
He's smooth now. He's already felt me up
Right.
a couple of times.
I might feel you a couple more times before
I just
we
went
go.
with it.
Oh my gosh, it fell
I'll
out.
take this seat. I'll take this
Holy
seat.
shit,
What in the
it
world?
fell out.
I didn't bring a bag. Did you bring one of
We
those little
didn't
bags?
bring the bag.
bring
We
a bag.
promised we would, but oh my
Oh
lord!
my
Leave
gosh,
that on the trail.
it fell out. The
do
ranger will boo come along or yogi. That thing-
It was funny
It's like-
when I did it, but when you did it, it's
It's
hilarious.
like, I'm gonna take a week.
It's like the oranges falling out of the grocery bag. What the hell, you were born in?
Oh,
Big
yeah.
slip.
Hashtag
Folks,
barking spiders.
Oh, man. All right,
Folks,
let's get this.
It
back
fell
up
out.
on-
I farted. I
Let's
apologize.
back up on an
Michelle,
adult
I hope
level.
you're proud of
if
me.
that's, possible at all. Hey, look, we're walking near my beverage.
Kevin,
Everybody wave.
say hello to Kevin's beverage.
Hello, Kevin's beverage.
It
Hey,
rhymes.
Kevin, do you have any questions for Brother Ballow here?
Well, okay, a little bit, yeah. So,
Yeah, ask away.
how did you get to be so damn fun, Lee? Seriously.
That's a great question.
My
I've asked
grandma-
him that, but he ducked it when I.
My grandmother
you're a
used to
funny guy.
lock me in a closet on a milk crate. And
Okay.
I would read the back of the toothpaste.
Try to make it funny.
Try to make, you can only do so much with Aquafresh.
Right, I mean, dentifrice. What is dentifrice? Oh, Lord. Don't fight over my beverage. There's plenty for everybody. I don't even know if people will hear that. There's a couple of jackals back there. It's
Yeah,
like,
it'll
trying to
pick
tie
up. It
back
does.
into
It's,
our
it's a rough neighborhood over
Oh,
here.
it's a rough
There's
neighborhood.
a band called the Jackal, right?
Yeah, you knew that.
I did not know that, but I fell right into your trap, into your mid-90s slush rock.
Oh, that was a great.
You
They
know.
opened for Aerosmith, and that's all.
That's-
My Chemical Romance?
Yeah.
Your Chemical Romance you left back there on the
Oh,
trail.
I know.
So, it's
I
just
see a
like,
cloud
let's
over
try
there.
to forget about that. All right.
We grew up
Romance.
in Nevada, so we're used to those clouds, right? Lee?
We are. No,
That
to
was a
answer your
romantic
question
moment.
seriously there,
Yeah, please.
Your Honor, I don't know. I think it just comes to me. I don't have a definitive answer.
Right, it's kind of like the gas, right? It just
Let me
just
tell you
got
what.
so much of it brewing in there.
You're lucky I didn't
It's
have
gotta-
fajitas before I came down here.
There's nothing funnier than a fajita.
Oh,
Let me tell you. Anyway, no, so that's good because I started watching this program, and you popped up, and I'm like, wow, that guy's got a sense of humor on it.
Really?
when did I start watching the Three Stooges? Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, you guys are good.
This is yeah.
Turning into a phenomenon.
It is, and it's
internet.
It's scary
Phenomenal.
almost.
Yeah.
I mean, how
well, it's
gone.
like Tracy Tibbetts sticking her thumb in your milk, not her
I mean,
finger,
her
thumb.
she took it to the next level.
She
That's what
did.
it's called, conflict escalation.
Well, it was 75.
Just got back from Vietnam. I mean, what do you
Country
think?
was in turmoil.
That's right. You cats living with dogs in the streets.
Mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria.
Bill Murray.
Bill
We need to get him on the show
Next week.
next
Is he
week.
coming? Oh, thank
Him
God.
and Kendall Hunt.
I'll be
Greeters
here
at
for that.
Walmart. May I help you?
I'll
Oh,
show
this is
you
a great
what it's
episode.
like. A little bit of what it's like to be a decent adult. I forgot it. I used to have that whole thing memorized. Tears in his eyes, I guess. Incredible Cinderella story about to become the Master Champion. I think he's got about an 8 iron there. Oh, he got all of that one. He's got to be pleased with that one. Anyway.
Nice.
It's in the
very
hole.
well. I mean, I
There you
give him
go.
a golf clap.
That
at
was
least,
good.
Lee. I mean,
I'll give him a golf clap and a Groundhog Day clap. Blood sausage.
There's some good lines in that one. I
No, that was great.
think
very
that film has given us more catchphrases.
He's in the wrong business.
he is.
Oh, I know it.
Kevin, what business are you in?
I'm not
now?
in a business. That's what's so wrong about it.
They tell me it's none of my business. I don't know.
Often.
Which is
Lee, that's none of your business.
it's every day. Ashtray.
They tell me to
Hashtag
take my
ashtray.
business elsewhere a lot.
Right, yeah.
I've been told that.
What exactly that is.
Sir, we don't really need your business.
There's a
I've been
quarter.
kicked out of every convenience store in Vegas.
That's what you call a strip club, son. It
That's
is
right.
convenient
It
that
is
they've already got their
convenient, yeah.
tops off. I mean,
Yeah.
just think of the time that saves you.
You
right
just slide your card right there.
Oh, I'm getting fired.
I'm getting fired. Gene Bourne, he better have that button going. Lee, you little son of a beep.
Is that your mom or your?
That's my stepdad.
That's his stepdad.
Okay, yeah.
My psychologist.
I got a little note from them. I don't know what you're doing with my son, but gosh sakes,
Please stop
keep him out of the
corrupting him.
limelight. Like you're thrusting him into the limelight. He's gonna get bad again.
No more saltwater taffy jokes.
Again. Yeah, like I've ever changed.
I'm just
Oh,
fooling
stop
around.
it.
I think this is good for you, Jer.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
even
it's
know
good.
what's wrong with you, but whatever it is, this has got to be good
Oh
for you.
yeah, laughter's good for the soul.
Yes, it
And-
is. And then Lee comes along, and that smell, that cat, that,
Yeah,
I don't
ooh,
know
that
what
smell.
that does to the soul.
Well,
It's
of
like-
Olay.
That's like bullfighters. Ole! Like,
Ole.
whoa.
In Saudi
Watch where you
Arabia.
step.
I think Lisa Rollins told me that.
We're coming up on where you left those apples or oranges.
Ooh, I think I'm going to pick those off the tree.
It's only been 11
It's not-
minutes, ladies and
it's not
gentlemen.
too
Can you
late to-
believe how fast the time flies when you get two comedians in
I
there?
Too
know.
late to turn around.
It's like Letterman and Leno topless vanilla pudding wrestling.
Pudding wrestling, yeah. Back for
God.
Jensen days. That was-
Oh,
You guys promised me that. When is that coming up?
we'll talk to Grimace.
Let's just go topless because nobody can tell it's dark.
right.
I mean, we don't got our pants on. I mean, that's
And that's the first step.
Well, this
That's
guy,
the beauty
this
of
guy
this
over here
show.
might not like that. We
Pants.
might get his phone number.
pants. We might get more than that.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Horn dog.
He's,
Horndog.com.
Parkingspiders.net. Edie,
all right,
Edie Boring.
easy. Come on
Easy
now.
there, coach.
We got old folks watching this, and me.
Old folks.
Yeah, me. I'm like 10 years older than you guys. So.
Oh, here's an interesting fact that you might not know about
Ooh.
Mr. Jones here.
Hey, he's about to get bit by a duck.
That dog ain't gonna
Hey,
bite.
buddy. You never know.
What's the interesting fact?
He's the barking spider.
Do you remember who was your English teacher there in high school?
Mine?
Yeah.
Sharon Benson.
Oh, I went to school with Sharon Benson.
Really?
Yeah, I
Cedar High, class of 36.
lived across the street from the Bensons, where Sharon was
Hi,
my
Sharon.
age, and
Miss Benson? I didn't turn in my work, sorry.
and her father was my scoutmaster, one of the absolutely finest man I've ever known. And Dave, little brother Dave, that everybody called Dude, was the sheriff. For the
It is
longest
dude,
time.
right?
I don't know. We never called him Dave. It took me a long time to figure out what his first name was, but
That's
he was
funny.
best friends with my little brother. And then Cheryl was a year older than me. I believe she was the oldest Benson. And
Cheryl
Mindy,
and then Sharon.
Mindy is so much younger than me that I didn't even know she existed until she ran for mayor or something. Whatever she's doing. Wow, up in Cedar.
Well, there you go. Small world, huh, Lee?
Small world.
So basically, we're
I'm
family.
old.
We are.
You
We're
guys
joined
are
at the
like-
Modena.
You
Not
guys
the
are
hip.
kids compared to me.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
the
be
same
29
age
tomorrow.
as your school teacher. What does that say?
So essentially, you should be teaching us something here tonight.
Yeah,
If you
I
did,
gotta be a grade check.
Manners. is what
Manners
I
would be the
I'm
first-
kinda
You know,
hoping
it
for.
slipped, and so I'll wash my hands when I get home. I'm not unemployed, but I'll still wash my hands.
go the
You're
extra
not? You're
mile.
not making a dime for this?
No,
I
no.
I'd charge it. 'cause
Now,
you're-
Gabriel Guerrero
you're
says
the-
it's time for us to start getting paid. Lazarus knows all.
Lazarus
That's right,
knows.
Lazarus. Yeah.
So yeah, so you
get
should
paid.
teach us a little something here tonight. I mean, rather than
Yeah, embellish
we
us.
appreciate the banter.
I need
but
an education.
I mean, he wrote for the. Tell him what you've done in your career. I mean, as far as your
my-
writing and your
I wouldn't-
bowman, and
I
I
wouldn't
saw
call
that
it
you had a book,
career.
right?
I have a book.
How do we get a hold of the book?
I would hand it to you and hope that the binding doesn't all fall to
$30
pieces
or what?
until you've gotten, at
COD.
least had an eye shot. Yeah, no, I was like, I used to be this thing called the Bone Man. And I was really funny, Jerry.
Back in the day, I was
Terribly
funny.
clever fellow with the words, and
Just yesterday.
Right.
seems like. And I had a book that was just nothing but a compilation of my little funny pieces, and
That you wrote for the Independent. Right?
yes, I did. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You did mention that.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's celebrity night here on Walking with Jay
huge.
101.
It has to be.
The
Right.
folks at home are suddenly excited. They're like, "Oh yeah, I sort of remember something about that."
Well, the Mormons have put off
Still-
their Bible study. So we're
Still
done.
don't get why he would call himself that. You know, it seems a little bit off color. That Bone Man, I guess. Whatever. If I told you how I got that nickname.
You were skinnier at a time, I imagine.
Well, I did. Yeah, that was part of it. Skinny Bones Jones, I was called when I was a youngster. But
There you go.
Rich
See,
Glockner.
I'm like Ted Koppel here, asking the right questions.
You are. You're like Nightline.
what I'm going to try to do is move my head in such a way
That
as
it
like
keeps up
syncs
with the
with your
shaking.
wobble.
Oh,
Jesus
my God.
bobblehead night.
There you go. So close.
He's getting you. He's
I
jabbing you
know,
while you're.
dude. Keep the gloves up. Keep the gloves up.
Ding,
Yeah,
ding.
There you go. Jeez,
No, it's
my-
good to have people on here.
to
Like
Yeah,
beat
for
up.
sure.
Right, you start swinging, you want those to land once in a while.
right,
You know,
right.
I mean,
Right.
These people in Lincoln County are safe from your,
Well,
your
exactly.
gouges
jabs.
and parries or whatever they call it.
Well, the last guest we had on here, she was on her menstrual cycle, so that show didn't go over. Sorry, Gene Bourne.
Do they have two wheels like the rest of them? Because there's some lady that just went by, and I think that's what she was on.
Probably.
She had a little dog and went.
That's her menstrual cycle. She don't need. She
She's
don't need
here
to huffy.
every week. I think she's a fan.
She was here last night when we were here.
They
Was she
turn
really?
into
Yeah.
turn into witches right as soon as they hop off that cycle.
This is basically her turf. We're borrowing it. We rent it from her.
It's like my ex-wife at Planned Parenthood.
She gave us a dirty
Look, a
look.
drone. We're being followed.
Whoa!
Nice.
Brad Triplett
Stepping
showed up.
up.
Nice that we
Stepping up.
might get some actual good photography here. That's not wobbly.
Whoa!
Little help.
Shaky cam. Earthquake.
He's been drinking.
It's the tornado from the
drone.
Yeah, from the
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
You liquidated her.
And then there's Toto, who blessed the rain
Down
down
in
in Africa.
Ah, it's 1985 all over again.
Becky Theriot's dancing with Lee at the.
Becky Third danced with me and
Sadie
the old
Hawkins.
Sadie Hawkins.
There's a lot of theory.
Brad's got skid marks on his
Yeah.
underwear. Yeah.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Brad Triplett, what?
Brad's got skid marks on his underwear. It's 1985 all over. Oh my God.
Brad,
Judy's.
don't listen to this, Brad.
Sorry,
They don't-
Judy.
They know not what
Oh,
they
she
say.
showed us for a long time. I'm sick of your bullshit.
30 seconds and I'm out of here.
I'm out. I got to be to work at 2 in the morning.
Well, those poor Theriots have taken their share of, of guff from y'all.
Yeah,
'Cause there must be a lot of them out there in Lincoln County.
79?
yeah.
79 of them.
I'm from Panaca, so I got to know.
You do know.
Okay.
He does the census every three and a half years because
I have to.
We
you
used to
got to
have
get a
go
head start
10 years.
on that, right?
We used to go. We had to go play you guys in football.
Did
when
you
I was
really?
a lad. Yeah. And it would be like 90 degrees, right? And you got your shoulder pads on and your whole deal, and it's just like, oh, there's no shade. All there is
Oh, it can get hot in Petersburg.
sage,
Oh, it does.
sagebrush. And,
There's a game tonight, isn't there, Lee, over there?
good.
No, it's not It's not football. You were telling me.
It's volleyball. I think the Brannigan Valley Panthers are paying a trip in volleyball tonight.
Nice.
Lori
Really?
Sheeny will comment on that. Lori,
Yeah.
verify that.
Yeah, guys, go ahead and please make all of the remarks down there in the bottom there, and Lee will go ahead and
Exactly.
follow up this. You got to have something to do tonight, right?
Gotta have
Nick?
something
Right.
to do today.
Well, he's got to take a shower. I know that.
Well, after that, yeah.
Yeah, just,
And a
uh,
I'm proud of
washcloth.
him for
'cause we're
walking it
almost
off.
at
After that chicken
hallowed-
sandwich.
hallowed ground. Yeah. Well, there we had an awkward silence.
Yeah. Let's fill it
terribly
up.
Sorry.
Let's
Well, your name is odd because it looks. I
Felipe
mean,
Miranda.
phonetically, one would want to go with Ballow or Ballow. So I mean, how?
I even get called Barlow, and after I spell it, I'm like, "Did you see an R in there, Governor?"
Do you remember the product called Ballow in the '60s? It was like
I was on acid. I don't
well,
remember the
it was like a powerful laxative or something. Remember how it was like they had a cartoon ad for it, and it was
Makes
like
sense.
it was like the
thing.
you had like the double evacuation. The first evacuation was you'd evacuate like a 3-block radius of your house, and then you would evacuate your bowels, and it blew. You'd see like
Baloo.
a big
I get it.
cartoon thing. It was Baloo. Are you feeling Baloo? Because you cannot Baloo. I think it was what it went.
Right.
And I just made that up.
That was nice. That
I
was pretty
seriously
good. That
just
was
made that up. That was me
We gotta
being
have
funny.
him next week.
Evacuate the 3-block radius. Holy cow, that was reaching.
This is really
Oh,
good.
it's
Okay,
going
so
on,
just to
man.
recap tonight, we've done a fart joke.
Yep.
We've escalated to menstrual jokes.
Talked about Negroes.
We
Did a menstrual joke.
We are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. The
we
censors are gonna.
alluded to a racial slur.
Which,
We did. We talked about the
The-
theory. It's
The theory, it's, yeah, in theory.
in theory, Rebecca, you're nuts.
Anyway, we're about done, guys. That's
are we?
about 20.
All right, let's stand with the. Oh, I thought that was the sunset behind us.
Oh, well, no, that's a beautiful streetlight
gosh,
sunset.
The lore tabs are kicking in.
So
all right.
work at 10 milligrams.
That's a joke, dear.
All right,
that.
ladies and gentlemen, we will talk to you next week, and we're gonna try the. We might. No, we're not gonna try that live anymore.
You want to try it?
Should we try it?
Let's try it.
We'll try it.
We'll
It's
try
dark
it.
as all get out.
What do
Does
we got
anyone
to
else have a
lose?
light?
No, but you know. if you
I don't,
smoke
but I
them,
got a
got 'em.
cigarette. No, I don't.
We'll talk to you later. Thanks for
Good
tuning
night,
in.
guys.
Yeah.
Cheers.
It wasn't everything it was cracked up to be.
No, it was excellent.